a fat stack of short stories and novellas for you. I haven't read any of these, but I really want to. So let's go through it together and lightweight commit to reading these by the end of the year, if not early next year. Let's be realistic. First is Root Work. I've had this sitting on my shelf for a really long time. I took a class last year at my junior college about hoodoo and its histories. So when I was taking that class, I was recommended this book. It's about a group of girls who live in the segregated South who have to move in with their hoodoo practicing aunt who teaches them all sorts of things, including how to make hot foot powder and dust to spray on your enemies. The girls are having a blast with their aunt until something tragic happens, and the story takes off from there. It is a very short story, but I feel like it's going to pack the biggest punch. I'm sure you've seen this book around. The salt grows heavy. I read Nothing But Blackened Teeth by Cassandra Khaw and didn't like it. But a mermaid and a plague doctor. I don't know anything else. I don't need to know anything else. That sounds like a dynamic duo to me. Root Rot. This is a short story collection or a novella collection centering around a haunted wood and swampy water, haunted houses, doorways to the afterlife, and vengeful wolves. It's everything I love. So what am I waiting for? How I Became a Horror Writer, the Krampus story, called Lucky Girl. Alma Katsu, Christopher Golden, and Sarah Lagan all blurbed this. I love me a good Krampus story, so it's perfect to read around Yule. Speaking of Christmas, Season's Greetings. This is a short story collection of creepy seasonal topics. The little synopsis in the back says, "Oh Christmas tree, what lurks amongst thy branches?" And there's 10 stories wrapped up as presents under the tree, and as the reader unwraps them, they get a good scare. Woodworm. I'm just going to read you this little part in the back. The house breathes. The house holds bodies and secrets. The house is visited by ghosts, by angels that line the roof like insects, and by saints that burn the bed sheets with their halos. I forgot that I had this little signed book plate in there. Dedication says, "To Jose, so the devil blesses our wedding day." Okay, now I'm getting really excited. This is definitely going to be read by the end of the year. Wild Spaces. I'm assuming this is cosmic horror, given the tentacles. It's about an 11-year-old boy who lives with his dog and his parents in South Carolina, until one day his weird grandfather shows up and his parents are not explaining the eeriness behind it. But the boy starts to feel something change within him. The change is physical, and it's something his parents are afraid of, but the grandfather welcomes. Is he going to turn into a cosmic alien and eat his parents? That's my guess. We'll just have to see. Day of the Door by Laurel Hightower. It's about 4 siblings. The oldest brother is unalived violently after being dragged through a door. It was deemed an accidental death. Years later, the mother finally decides to tell them the truth about what happened. If anyone else has read really cool, scary novella short stories, let me know.